As we were saying, fuck YouTubers.
But it's kind of like I think what it was is a lot of these YouTubers, like I think about Red and Link and like Smosh.
Yeah.
And some of those old guys.
You know that shit still exists?
Yeah.
Smosh exists.
Yeah, and so does Red and Link. And
Yeah.
I think when they started doing this kind of thing, or like Hank and John Green,
Oh man, fuck them.
they were some of the original YouTubers. And I feel like when they started it, I feel like they thought it would never change because it was different back then.
Yeah.
Ad revenue was very, very different back then, and it was a lot easier to get.
Yeah, but
And now that it's changed,
like everyone knew it was gonna change.
oh, hold on, it's our guest.
That's our guest.
Hello?
You're on the podcast. You have to tell him.
Are you close?
You have to tell him it's legal.
There's a Kroger right across the street. I recommend that.
Legally, you have to tell him that he's on the podcast.
Legally, apparently legally, I have to tell you you're on the podcast. Shay and I are doing a quick 30 before you get here, bud. We're gonna do half while we wait for you to get here. Yeah, we just started. Yeah. So, but apparently Shay is telling me that legally I have to tell you you're on the podcast. So, all right. See you soon, bud. Bye.
So if it can be heard at all,
You can probably sue me.
oh, it's just like there's like an internet broadcast law or something. It's something about a broadcast law that you can't.
I mean, I have
to. I've learned that.
I have noticed that. Well, I don't know if that's true because I know Tom Segura's podcast. They've called their parents a couple times and recorded it. And
I know on Bobby Kelly's podcast, he always legally has to tell people.
most
They make a
podcasts
big
do.
deal of it, so
I know the Bonfire does it, and that's a nationally syndicated.
yeah, it's on Sirius.
Yeah,
So
exactly. It's a nationally syndicated show.
yeah,
So I would assume that you're probably right. But anyways, I think that YouTube was different back then, and I think that that's why people like Red and Link, I think they were smart about it because once they started to see YouTube fucking with their money, they started like they created their own website and like they have their own TV show and all this kind of shit, and they moved away from YouTube.
yeah, they diversified. It's the way to go.
That's how I think that's what you got to do as a media, like a content creator, no matter what your content is. Like a lot of musicians, I think you could. I mean, I think nowadays the artist market is bigger,
Absolutely.
and I think that nowadays I would venture to say that you just have to diversify yourself within your media. So like,
Yeah.
if you're a musician, you just have to diversify yourself there or whatever. But also, you have to keep in mind that being an artist at any moment, you could be useless
Well, you gotta have a backup plan.
or go to college.
There's a backup plan.
No, you don't need a backup plan.
I mean, if you're like, your dream is music, but you fucking suck at music, and you learn
Oh,
it 5
yeah.
years down the road, at least you have that fucking degree.
Yeah, I mean, if you suck at it, you should definitely have a backup plan. But
Yeah,
neither of us suck at it.
I suck at it.
Oh, okay. Me and Tyler don't suck at it.
So we finally did it. We murdered Tyler in his sleep.
Yeah, he's dead now. Now the podcast can get along better. It's so much more fun without him. Buddy feels safer. Just a little bit, though, because Shay's still here.
Alright, so now we just have to kill each other for the tontine.
Who'll go first? Man, today I was coming home from class, and the people in the subdivision have like a fucking issue with driving in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Like not like I get it if you're trying to like get one wheel off the speed bump, so you're kind of like dampening the blow a little bit.
They go right into your lane.
Yeah, they go like both wheels on two different speed bumps, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What? And this guy was doing that today, and I was just so fed up and hungry and fed up with traffic and shit that I just sat there with one wheel, trying to miss the speed bump.
Yeah.
And he almost hit me. I was like, I'm playing chicken with this motherfucker and I'm not giving up. And so he like scoots out of the way at the last second and we both kind of slam on our brakes and he looks at me and I'm like, what are you fucking doing? And so I get like maybe to the next speed bump and I see him stop and start to reverse. And at that point, I'm just ready to murder him with my bare hands. I'm like, it's time to go to prison. And then I saw him stop, and he just drove off, and I was like, woo. Oh, man. I wasn't ready, but I wasn't ready to go to prison or kill someone, but whew. Jesus.
It was worth it.
It would have been if he'd gotten out of his fucking car.
Yeah.
Jackass. Fucking hate Texas so much.
It's just Houston.
Yeah.
You know, the second you get out of Houston, it's easy driving through Texas.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It's pretty, like, lazy driving out of Texas once you get out of Houston.
Yeah. People are fucking nice.
Yeah, they're very kind of, like, just rolling around.
They move over to the side of the road and let you pass on a one-way.
True. They did that a lot back when I lived up in Brenham.
Yeah.
On 290, like, on those weird stretches, like, past the College Station exit.
Yeah, people kick ass.
Yeah. It's just fucking Houston.
It's just Houston.
Dallas sucks though,
Dallas
too.
sucks too. Yeah,
Dallas fucking sucks.
I had used to make the trip through Dallas to get back home.
Yeah.
Oh man,
it sucks.
It's like they're all blind drivers.
Yeah, see, Houston is like they're all angry retards.
We all just hate each other.
Yeah, but Dallas
it's
is
just like, don't fuck with me, man. Dallas is just like, yeah.
Every Dallas driver when they get in the car, yeah, they catch downs in their car every time they fucking.
Oh, you got the car.
Then you're like, what's going on? Oh boy.
Dallas killed JFK.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. He was going to be our best president, but you motherfuckers killed him.
Katrina ruined Houston.
Katrina also ruined New Orleans.
Yeah, but Katrina ruined Houston.
Ike ruined Houston. Rita ruined Houston.
No, Katrina ruined Houston because it brought people from New Orleans over.
Oh. You're not wrong. That is very true. That is very, very true. It brought a lot more of the fucking people that are just don't need to be alive.
Well, you got jazz music, fucking
blues. Fuck off. No one even fucking likes jazz or blues anyways.
You get jazz, and the only other thing that you can offer to the world is fucking Boudin balls, and they're garbage.
We already know how to fry all of our food. We live in Texas, so you can't be like, what about fried chicken? No one gives a shit.
What about fried grass?
Yeah, well, how about that? Fucking, that can be Louisiana's thing. Fried grass. Oh, what are they gonna be?
It's New Orleans style. Fuck off. Go back home.
Y'all just put a fucking chili pepper spice in it. You
it
dumb
has
fucking
to have
idiot.
drained by now. It's been 10 years.
Get out of my city. Leave.
The best part of Harvey is that Katrina people can't complain anymore.
Oh. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh boy. I really do hate Louisianan people.
Yeah.
It's like 1% of like half a percent of Louisianan people that I like. I've got an uncle who's from that area. Actually, I don't even think I like him. He's kind of a dick. Now that I think about it. He's the cop guy. He's kind of a dick, so never mind. So I've only got one friend. One person. I played a show in Louisiana, and we played 2 shows. There was like a weekend gig.
Yeah.
We played 2 shows, and at both shows, it was like very obviously 1% of each show was a good person. Like, we played, the first show was like a house party, I think, and it was kick ass because everyone was just a trashed piece of shit, and like that's who I am deep down.
Yeah.
So it that was fun, but everyone else was just like, they were fucking rolling around in the mud because Louisiana just has mud on everything. The fucking floor. They had tile floor in the living room.
And in the living room.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I thought they were doing. People were passed out in the front yard. I was
Fuck
just
off! I'm going mudding in the bathroom.
There was a shit in the shower.
Yeah.
Someone dropped a shit in the shower. It was amazing.
That's for nighttime mudding.
Yeah.
It feels like mud to me.
Oh.
It's like I'm back home.
Oh. Back with mom and pa. Oh man. No, but that was bad. And then the second show is at a real venue. Well, not a real venue, but like a DIY kind of indie venue. But it was a record shop, and it had
It was a storage shed in the back of someone's yard.
We walked up, and it was just like fucking.
Someone bought a storage crate.
Yeah, one of those 200 foot by 200 foot fucking storage crates. No, it was like this little like back of a fucking record shop.
200 by 200.
Yeah.
No way.
I literally just watched an episode of this show called Something Interiors, and it's 200 by 200 because he made a house out of it.
They're not square.
I mean, it was 200 by 400. It's 200 by 200. It's 200 square feet is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that would make sense.
It's 200 square feet. That's what I meant to say.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Get off Netflix.
I have
Go
autism.
do something.
No! I am doing something. I'm watching Netflix. Man, they just added a bunch of Nova documentaries. Those are fucking bomb.
Oh, man. I can watch... I don't know what Nova documentaries are.
Oh, god damn it. You remember? They're the school documentaries.
Oh.
But they're the good school documentaries. Which
slept
isn't
through
saying
those.
much.
I honestly slept through documentaries.
Yeah. They're really educational.
My chemistry teacher hated me for it, and then I got a high B, motherfucker. I sat in the back and played Galaga every day, and she'd be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Playing Galaga."
Who did you have? I'll beep her name out. His. Is that the Asian chick?
No, blonde woman.
Oh, the MILF.
She was a mom. I'll give you that.
Was she short and fat?
No. She was pyramid shaped.
Yeah.
Like almost as tall as me.
We had this joke in my friends group because someone was just like, I don't remember who said it, but someone called her a MILF, and we all knew that she's pyramid shaped.
She looked like Grimace.
Yeah, and we all knew it. And so one of our friends was
Can
like,
you block out her name?
What was it again?
Don't say it.
Yeah, I'm gonna block out her name.
Yeah.
I'm not a dick. I don't want to ruin her career by making fun of her.
You just opened me up for a giant lawsuit.
No, I didn't. It's fine. It's called free freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech?
Freedom of speech. Freedom of the
Freedom
speeches.
of sparsh.
I had some Asian bitch, and it was her it was her first year like teaching at a high school out of college.
Let me guess how you did just based off of some Asian bitch.
I got a high B. Because my dad's a chemical engineer. And I was like 15 and I hadn't done drugs yet, so my brain was still intact.
Remember back when I was smart?
When I was smart. Oh man,
best show on TV, motherfuckers.
It really is. It really fucking is. Nathan For You is really good too.
Yeah, but Nathan For You makes me feel uncomfortable in large doses.
Yeah, that's true. Nathan For You is more of on the Impractical Joker side of things.
It's good for like 20 minutes.
I love it. I've been watching it. It's really good. What were we talking about before that though? Oh, I just sat in the back of her class, and for the first semester, I watched all of Lost.
I did that.
And
let's see, junior year free period, I would sit in the band hall in a beanbag chair and watch Lost.
Hell yeah!
You can get an episode and a half in one in one period.
But see, after her, I had Fuck, what was it? Oh no, I had study hall or some like free period before her, so I would watch one episode. I would get to watch like 2.5.
Yeah.
It was great. And then the second semester, I read like all of the modern Batman and Spider-Man comics.
Nerd.
Yeah.
What did I do?
But also in another class, I had things to do for each
I got
class.
piss tested. That's what I did.
I went to prison. Oh boy. I remember being in high school and being naive and being like,
School's prison.
I don't want to do drugs because if I get piss tested at school, fucking don't. Dumb bitch. Who gives a shit?
I got piss tested in school and I got in trouble.
What? They take away your parking space?
Yes.
Oh, it's so horrible.
I had to walk to school.
You lived across the street.
I had to walk.
You lived across the street.
I had to walk with a tuba.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you walk with a
I
tuba.
play the tuba. We goofy.
Boy. Yeah, because your sisters are younger than you, aren't you? Aren't they? So they couldn't fucking drive you there.
Nope.
They were too young. Oh, that's funny. Oh man.
You're an only child and no one loves you.
You're not wrong. And then for my geometry class, I first semester played the Metroid game for one of the Metroid games for Game Boy Color.
Oh man, what was that Super Nintendo game? It's
And
like a
then-
strategy game.
What?
There's like a Super Nintendo game and it's like a strategy game and
Earthbound?
no. You've got it's a what is it?
Star Fox?
You've got like an army, I guess. I guess you might also have a navy. I don't remember. Like Ultimate Conquest.
Oh, Command and Conquer?
I don't think so.
They made one of those for. I know they made one of those for consoles. Ultimate Conquest does sound familiar.
I don't know if that's it. If it was the second one.
Oh, man, they had some great fucking games. Oh man, Bulls versus Blazers in the NBA playoffs. Damn.
It's just one game.
In the playoffs, so it's like
Yeah.
18 games or 17 games. The Lost Vikings, that's a classic. It's an old Blizzard thing. Ken Griffey Jr. presents Major League Baseball. Hell yeah.
I wonder if it was playoffs or if it was just one game. I wonder how much they...
Probably not much.
Especially with all of that, like, AI. I'm using air quotes there.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a little description under each one. Yeah, it's pretty slow paced today, but a good start for crediting the NBA Live series.
Oh, well. Let's give up on that. But that's what I played through most of that semester.
But now I'm kind of curious to see what other games were
And
out for
Galaga.
the SNES.
Come at me on Galaga, bitch. I'm a
Suck at those
motherfucker.
games. Oh yeah, Castlevania.
I'm going to play Galaga during the break.
Man, I fucking suck at Galaga. I could never do it. My dad was real good at it, but that's because he was a nerd and fucking...
I'll fucking rape on it. I'm just...
Okay. Rape who?
I'm good to level, I think, 8, with knowing exactly where everyone's supposed to go.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Man, I just
It takes me a second to get back into it, but...
I just started playing Mountain Blade. Mount and Blade. Band?
Yeah, like the talking.
No.
It took me off out of the game.
No. Oh. Yeah, this feature, it's an older game.
Yeah.
It's an older game.
But it's not.
I know.
It just, they made it like an older game, and I don't know why they did that.
It was, well, Warband's technically an expansion on Mountain Blade.
Yeah.
And Mountain Blade is old. I know that. It's
I
like...
thought Warband 2... Did they make 2?
No,
it was
2 hasn't come out
okay.
yet.
I'm
It's
thinking of
supposed to be.
Dragon Age.
It's supposed to be coming out. Yeah, it came out. Warband came out in 2010. So it's like and it's because let's see if I can find what year the original came out. It's because it's built off Mount and Blade, which came out in 2008, which makes more sense.
Yeah. Okay.
But Warband is the popular one. No one fucking plays Mount and Blade. And they all play Warband. It's pretty good. It's like,
yeah,
it'll suck up all your time. Cause like, I mean, I played it like, it's one of those games where you just get sucked into it and you just play it for like several hours.
That's why I'm enjoying Shadow of War. Cause it's like, oh, like I'll live for 20 minutes and then I'm just fucked and I'm back to square one.
Yeah, I
and
heard.
Then it's like, okay, I can quit.
Yeah, I heard that was really good.
They made it good just recently because they did a lot of work to make it what fans wanted.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Arkham Knight sucked when it first came out, and then they fixed it.
Did you see they pulled the culling too?
The culling too? What is that?
So the culling one was the first. It wasn't the first, but I think 2012 game, and it was one of the most recent revivals of Battle Royale mode.
Oh.
And it was mostly melee based. It was a lot of fun. And then people got excited about the second one, and it just wasn't what they wanted. And so sales fucking sucked. They just ate shit. And so the company pulled the game, issued refunds through all of their distributors, and then they re-released the culling, the original game, as free to play.
Yeah. What I just read. That's cool.
And they're trying to rework that game and then re-release it.
That's pretty fucking crazy. That's just because of PUBG and Fortnite.
Yeah.
Which both, well, Fortnite's just silly. PUBG is also silly, but in a different way.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I also got fuck, what was the other game that I was gonna try and play? I don't know. I've been playing through a bunch of weird shit. I played through all of Papers, Please. And that was really fun.
I'm level 100 in Overwatch. You have to be 101 to get the star.
Yeah. I'm almost to level 300.
This is retarded.
Yeah. Actually, I think I'm like level 190 something. Or 290 something, I mean.
I am just going to get this 1 star and then never play the game again. I quit.
Yeah, I got the 2 stars and then just didn't play the game for a long time. Damn, yeah. Hammond fucked up
everything.
Yeah,
I just have like 2 more games and never again.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm not even doing comp until they decide what they're going to do with Hammond.
Well, they have to bring down probably his hit points like maybe 100, maybe 200.
200. Ryan only has like 400.
Yeah. And he's got 600?
Yeah. And then with the shields, he can he can get up to like almost 1,000. He can get like 800 or 900.
Yeah.
That's retarded. You literally can't kill him. It sucks.
Well, you Junkrat him.
Yeah, that's what you have to do right now.
You just have to have a whole bunch of power behind those bombs.
Yeah, you just have to have someone who does 250 fucking damage every fucking time they shoot 5 times in a row.
Yeah. Along with
the mines. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. I've been playing a lot of Junkrat.
Yeah, me too.
He's so much fun.
It's funny because I just keep getting like choosing him and like I feel like I'm like playing easy mode or something.
It really does. It really does feel like easy mode.
It's like, oh,
just,
4 gold? Okay.
Yeah, it's just insta win. It's so much fun.
I can't heal.
You can't play any of the healers?
I can play Moira.
Moira's fun.
I can do Lucio.
Lucio's fun. Mercy and
I've been getting
Zen.
better with Brigitte, and I've murdered with Zen in Mystery Heroes, but that's it.
Ana, Zen, and Mercy are the 3 that aren't fun to play until you get used to them.
Zen's only fun if everybody like groups up.
Zen's only fun if you have a really good main heal, because Zen has difficulty keeping teams alive.
Yeah.
But that's why the only way you really can play Zen nowadays is attack Zen, because the only way you can keep people alive as Zen is by getting your ult as quickly as possible.
And then just carrying everybody into the point.
Yeah, you have to play attack Zen so you get your ult by killing a bunch of people, and then when they come and push, you have to use your ult. That's kind of one of the metas right now. Or it was, I think, up until the finals, but I could be wrong.
Then you quit the game and slit your throat.
Yeah. Yeah, I refuse to play comp until they figure out what's going on with fucking Hammond. Crazy ass bitch. Why would you do that? They reworked Symmetra and they didn't put her in comp. Fucking, I think Hammond's already in comp. Goddamn idiots.
Symmetra's not in comp?
She is now. But when they first reworked her, she wasn't.
That's weird.
Yeah, it was. It was like she wasn't in comp, and then one night, like at like 12:01 a.m., she was in comp, and you're like, what?
Oh,
what?
You're in the middle of a game.
Yeah.
And someone just showed up.
Yeah, I was in the middle of a game, and someone switched to Symmetra, and I was 4 or 5 games deep, so I just wasn't paying attention and forgot I was doing comp. And then when we got out, someone was like, hey, was that person just playing? And we were like, wait, what? And then in the next game, we looked and Symmetra was unlocked. And we were like, what the fuck? What the shit? Blizzard, why? And then we all died. Because
fuck you.
Yeah, because Blizzard fucking hates its players. It's really just Overwatch. StarCraft, they love their players. Yeah. WoW, they love their players.
WoW the Swarm just became subscription based only.
Just became subscription based only?
Yeah.
It's been subscription based only.
No, you have to buy a used to have to buy a base game and then use subscriptions.
No, not since Warcraft 3.
You first get an account.
You didn't have to have a base game after Warcraft 3.
Yeah, you did.
You didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, it's been subscription for a while.
So it started off with you have to buy expansion packs.
No, you still have to buy expansion packs.
Not anymore.
Yes, you do. Battle for Azeroth was announced on...
Yes, and I'm saying now if you just get a subscription without having ever bought an expansion, you get everything up to Azeroth.
Oh. Yeah, I think that's how it's always been, though. Because you could buy... Because I remember...
You used to have to buy an expansion to get in.
No, because the first 3 expansions... Actually, you could buy Lich King, and it came with Burning Crusade. I don't know if that applied to the others.
You just said exactly what I've been saying.
Yeah, but that didn't just happen. That happened in 2008.
Yeah.
So it's been like that for 10 years.
But apparently it's been like that for like a month.
That's not what that thing just said, though.
Well, that's what my knowledge of the issue is. That's why I know it, is because I read it.
Why is World of Warcraft subscription discount the first thing that comes up?
I'm never going to play World of Warcraft, so I don't know why we're having this conversation.
Oh, wow, you're right. Yeah, literally like 10 days ago.
Ah.
Oh. Oh, they got rid of Battle Chest. They just put it on the server.
I don't know what that is.
The Battle Chest had the other expansions in it. Oh. So you would just buy the Battle Chest and a subscription. Uh-huh. But now you can just get the subscription and you get all the way up to Battle for Azeroth. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting into WoW, but then I played some other MMOs and I was like, this is fucking gay.
Yeah.
This is not fun. I tried EVE Online. That one sucks. Fucking...
I was trying to hack my Vita before I got here. You have to add so much shit to your computer for that. I just gave up and deleted all of it. So you have to get this program and this program and this program, and all of them have like 4 or 5 different programs that they need to run off of just so that they're not a command line piece of fuck.
I mean, at that point, you should just burn it. Because doesn't the Vita have an SD card slot or some shit?
Yeah, but it won't recognize them unless you hack the firmware.
Oh.
So yeah, you hack it and then you can just pull games and put them on an SD card and load them right in.
Yeah.
Or I think
that
you
would
can
be
even-
worth it.
You can even save them to the storage. But yeah,
I feel like that would be worth it. But I mean, at the same time, you could also play an emulator.
I just think that like it has a lot of power.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it would be a fantastic portable N64. Portable PS1, PS2.
That's true. That's true.
It can run the Jack trilogy. No, I think
you could turn it into a portable emulator for a few.
like a PS2 is pretty solid.
Yeah, maybe GameCube. That might be pushing it though.
GameCube mapping the controls would be
Horrible.
weird.
Yeah.
D is just the back touch panel.
Yeah,
All of
that
it.
would suck. That would be rough. But yeah, you could definitely do PS1, PS2. You could put Monster. Oh, dude, that'd be sick. You could put I forgot
Tony
that-
Hawk's Pro Skater 4, dude.
Oh, sick, dude. That's fucking gnarly. But I totally forgot that people do that to play Monster Hunter because they. Oh my god, damn it. Hello? Well, we took a quick break. We got Sam here. Sam is here. Tyler is out of town.
Tyler's still dead.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's dead.
Is that what out of town means?
Right.
Okay.
Being buried in a cemetery out of town.
I didn't know they switched back to Budweiser. They're not America anymore.
America. You remember the camouflage ones?
Yeah.
Those were fucking great.
I remember yesterday drank a bunch of these with some friends. We went to like under a bridge somewhere. It was really nice. Really
Talk
nice.
into your mic.
The bridge area.
Talk into the
Hello?
mic. There you
One of
go.
those cool hobo afternoons,
Oh,
you know.
God.
Homo afternoons.
You go under a bridge and you
Oh.
do drugs.
Yeah.
Just fucking the ass.
It was pretty nice though.
You have a
Like
huge
we
orgy.
went and sat over there,
Mhm.
listened to some music, drank some Budweiser. They got drunk as fuck.
What did y'all listen to? Like fucking She Loves My Tractor.
No, not really. It was
my tractor.
Oh shit, that was shit
no,
we
the
did
new
in high
age
school.
national music is more of like SoundCloud rap music. now.
SoundCloud rappers.
Yeah, it's no longer country music for when you're drinking. It's more of like, oh, I'm gonna listen to 21 Savage,
21 Savage,
Red
man.
Ops, and drink my Budweiser,
Fucking
and
weirdos.
there you go.
Welcome to fucking Houston.
We're Texas enough.
I don't want to be in Texas anymore. I want to go home. I want to go somewhere else.
Probably, I'm considering the fact that I might move to Nebraska pretty soon. I'm not sure. It's not gonna be like anytime soon, but
What are you gonna pull like a fucking Dinsky and fucking live in a one-room cabin in Nebraska?
Nebraska.
Or was he Montana?
I think Nebraska has less people than Houston does.
I would venture to say that's probably true. I can Google it. Nebraska. I think Ted Kaczynski might have been Montana.
Yeah.
Nebraska. What's Nebraska's population?
Like 20 people.
As of 2015,
Oh,
the population
shit.
of Nebraska was 1,896,190.
Texas,
you know
or
that
Houston's 3 million
Houston
something.
has like
On
triple the amount,
Yeah.
Siri, what is the population of Houston?
or like quadruple.
In 2016, the population of Houston was 2,303,000.
In 2016.
Yeah, but
2 years ago.
since
So
then,
it's huge
it has
now.
expanded.
Yeah, we're one of the fastest growing cities in America. It's
We are.
probably 3.1
I didn't even know
million
there
by
was
now.
in America anymore. I thought it was just Texas, dude. To be honest, like if we wanted to secede, it would be
Hell
the
yeah.
easiest fucking thing
Let's
for us.
fucking
'Cause
secede, baby. Let's fucking
That's
get
the
rid
best
of.
idea. Let's Brexit this shit, dude.
Yeah, let's get rid
yeah,
of
you know
all
what?
of
Let's
our.
Get
join
free
with
college,
Texas and Britain.
free college. You know, legalization of weed, and you know all this other shit, man.
No, that
We
would
should-
not be what
That's the
happened if we
opposite
seceded.
of the ideals
come
of
on.
Texas.
That's not.
Come on.
You know the people that are pushing for secession are
Old
old crazy
motherfuckers. You just
fucking
gotta wait a
idiots.
few years, man. That's all. They'll die out eventually.
You're not wrong.
See, and then more like-minded people, because that's the thing that's going on today. If you notice, like, there's more like democratic type of standings going on the news constantly now. Like, there's so much shit with the Democrats going on right now.
Well, it's just
And I
because
feel like there's more
Republican in
positive
power,
views
though.
towards that right now than the Republicans, because they got Trump in office. Trump is a Republican representative. They see it kind of like Republicans are dirty incest whores type of deal. So that's just kind of how it is right now in America.
Just like
You, yes.
surprise, bitches.
Oh,
She's a dirty slut. A dirty, dirty slut.
Slap her around a few times, she'll go back at it. It's all right.
Hillary.
Yep.
Well,
No, Sarah Palin.
I think it's the other way around. I think Bill got slapped a few times because, like, they're still married and
Nah,
everything,
dude,
right?
Bill had that big dick energy.
Oh yeah.
Bill Clinton was fucking bitches while he was
Not
president.
fuck that woman.
He didn't give a shit about Hillary.
I have 11 inches.
Of big black cock.
Surprisingly, my cock is black, but the rest of my body is whiter than a ghost.
Hey man, Bill was a nice guy. He
Bill's
wanted
an
every-
okay guy. He's not really. Yeah, no, he's more of a nice guy. He's a total bitch now.
Bill's the party
Like, his
president. What are you
wife-
talking about?
His
Yeah.
wife was probably like they probably had the thing of like strap-ons going
He
on in the
got
household.
Bill does
impeached.
whatever the fuck he
Yo,
wants.
I think
how can
Bill
you
gets
say-
fucked
how
in the
can you
ass
say he's
by
a bitch
Hillary
if he got
every night.
impeached for fucking bitches while he was pregnant? He is the king pussy magnet. He was fucking broads left and right on his campaign trail and when he was president and after he was president. Hillary Clinton it's just a political marriage.
Well,
They
you
don't
know
even
that
live
there's
together.
something
Really
fucked
big
up
dick
going
Clinton.
on in the house if he's fucking other bitches though.
He's not doing anything with Hillary. He probably doesn't
Yeah,
even
that's
see
what I'm
Hillary.
saying. That's probably
Nah.
because she has some like weird ass kinks.
Every
She
once in a
probably
while.
has a strap on with like his name carved into it.
I can barely imagine
Bill.
Hillary just blowing Bill.
The Billinator.
Just imagine that terrible
It's not
scenario.
happening. They're not doing anything together. They don't even sleep in the same bed together.
Probably not.
I guarantee
I'm
it.
telling you, it's so weird. Old people, man. Old people have some really weird like thought processes. That's why we're at where we're at in this country right now, because 50 years ago it was pretty fucked up. How old do you have to be? About 40, 50 years old, right? To be in the... So,
What?
yeah.
What
You
are
have to be like
talking
45
about?
for everything. That's like a requirement. Or 30
That's
is
for
like...
that's for the
the least.
presidency. You have to be. I think
It's
it's
just
like
the presidency.
yeah. It's just the presidency. We've always
You
had
can be in what?
no, it's
the other what?
Congress as well.
Bobby Kennedy.
Senate
who was,
is 20 something, like 26.
yeah. It's like 26.
And then
Bobby Kennedy was part of the government at like 27.
Yeah,
And that's the youngest, probably, that someone's ever gotten in, is 27.
No, there were people
JFK was the
younger.
youngest president.
What,
Yeah.
40, 45, 48, something like that.
JFK.
John F. Kennedy.
I don't think they had the.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's a good question. I wonder
I
how.
know that he was the youngest president. I don't know. I think 30s.
How old was JFK?
John F. Kennedy died the 22nd of November, 1963 at age 46 in Parkland.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, you were right.
He was 44
Yeah.
when he was when he got the presidency.
I mean, I won Price is Right rules, but that never really amounts for anything.
Yeah. That's just for presidency though. But I mean, you can be part of the Senate and the House and all sorts of shit at younger ages.
Yeah. I don't know if you'd want to, but you can.
I mean, he does have a point though. A lot of people that are coming up into the government are younger people. I mean, that's how it works,
Yeah.
right? Like you
Yeah.
have a
And the
generation.
younger generation is usually what?
Yeah, they're next.
Democrats.
Oh yeah.
Majority of the time. Your younger generation is always going to be Democratic.
We don't even have Democrats
Like,
anymore.
the only people that become Republicans at the end of the day are, like, usually people who just typically don't really...
It's a wonder the Democratic
they get
Party
raised-
didn't fucking split.
They get raised more by, like, their dad or something, like, who's probably a Republican.
No, it's not.
If your family's more likely
Strike
to
the
be
numbers.
Republican, you're more likely to be a Republican. That's kind of how it is. But in my household, because my mom was a Democrat, my dad was a Republican, I was more likely to become a Democrat. That's the way I see it. You see what I'm saying? Like, because
it depends on the generation, but
it really does.
Fair,
like choice wise.
Both my parents lean right, and I seem to lean a little bit left.
That's just you're retarded. That's
on the spectrum, Shay.
I mean, you are on the spectrum.
We're all on the spectrum.
We've already established.
No, man. I'm distinctly like I'm in between, so I have maybe like a bit of autism, but that's about it. So that's literally it. That's like I'm like Republicans. Some of their ideas, like I do think like we're okay with guns.
You know, left
on the streets.
Is Democratic, right?
I said right.
I said left.
I'm talking about Republican right now. Okay, let me explain what I just said.
I got it.
I said I'm a little on the Republican side at some time because I'm okay with guns on the streets, right?
Yeah.
That's the right.
I didn't hear the
left
first,
wing.
On
the Democratic side,
okay, there you go.
On the Democratic side, I do believe that pro-choice wise. So I think that you should have a choice, and if you want like an abortion or something.
Well, I mean, that's the issue with American politics and America in general today, right? We only have extremities. We don't have anyone who's willing to work together and compromise and stay in the middle. We just have a bunch of crazy extremists on both ends.
I don't see the point in that. It doesn't have to be
we have people on the left who are
extreme.
like, you're not allowed to say the word cuck anymore. That's offensive. And then we have people on the right who are racist.
Yeah,
there's problems with both sides, and no one wants to admit that we can't come back to the middle.
Well, that's not necessarily the fact. You can always create a political party. There's always a choice of creating one. But the thing is that when you do that, you kind of divide everything. So you're like getting a little bit of the party from the left wing and the right wing.
Since America was founded, there have been 3 political parties. But during the 30s and 40s more. And the 20s, there were more. But for the most part, there were 3 political parties, because what would end up happening is one party would split, and for example, the Republicans would split, and one half would be the Republicans and the other half would be
I don't really see
the Democratic Party did split.
Yeah. Both have split.
Numerous times.
I mean, in this election, a majority of them wanted Bernie, and they went with Hillary, and then they got fucked.
Oh, it did split? So I was right.
Just like Bill gets fucked every night by Hillary.
I called it. I told you Trump would bring about the 4th political party system. We had been on a 3-party system since forever, like 40-something years.
It's not official, but there are like distinct popular mindsets.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, dude.
Yeah, you're right.
Someone's gonna split.
With that, I did not sign up for a political podcast.
That's okay. You're gay.
Damn.
I quit.
Oh, shit.
The gay. Did you catch the gay AIDS?
Yeah.
Aww.
I die in 6 months.
Is that what Matthew McConaughey had in Dallas Club?
I think that's just what Matthew McConaughey has.
McConaughey? Dallas Buyers Club.
It took you a little second for that
Matthew
one.
McConaughey.
Gotta be honest.
That's pretty good. I like that. Matthew McConaughey. How can we make Lincoln Lawyer gay? Lincoln Log. Featuring Matthew McConaughey. Oh shit.
Matthew Mahogany.
Matthew Mahogany.
I'm like developing cancer right now as we speak.
So I was at the dollar store the other day, and the like checkout girl, her like boss walked up to her.
What were you gonna say right there for a second? I heard what you were like, blah blah blah, blah blah blah.
What?
I thought you were gonna say the N-word.
I said the checkout girl. Her boss came up to her behind her, and he was like, "So you're gonna have to work late because Mahogany's not coming in." And we just walked on for a second, and then I was like, Do you have a coworker named Mahogany? And she's like, yeah. And she started laughing.
Dude, I interviewed at this Target once, and they had in the back they had this like pin board with the names of like almost all the employees. And while I was sitting there waiting for the lady to come interview, I was just reading some of the names. There were some weird names. There was like Dong Chao,
Yeah.
Ping Pong, Dong Sheng Dong. It was
I
a
think
bunch of
ping
weird
pong's actually a
Chinese
sport.
names.
But his parents were confident that he was gonna get into ping pong, but he never.
But he
did.
never
So
fucking did.
Yeah.
Now he
Now
works
he's
at
stuck with
Target.
ping pong as his name for the rest of his fucking life. That's pretty bad.
Fucking ping pong.
Ping pong.
I guess we all went to school with a kid named Deja Vu. Y'all remember him? Or know him?
He didn't go to Seven Lakes.
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Oh, you didn't?
Me? No.
Oh, no.
I-
Huh. Right,
I
yell at...
think he's talking about you, Josh.
Yeah, you and I did.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
Yeah.
Deja vu? What?
Yeah, we went to school with a guy named Deja Vu.
I don't remember that.
That's kind of fucked up.
Did we really?
His name...
Wait.
He went by
Deja
like...
vu, guys. No, I'm playing.
He went by like American first name. That was
John.
his Vietnamese like legal name.
Bob.
What,
It was
Deja
like
Vu?
Steven Vu.
I bet you if you go on Facebook, his friend is Ping Pong though. Ping Pong and Deja Vu are best friends.
They have to be.
Oh
They
yeah,
have to
First,
be.
They were like looking up on Facebook stupid names, and then they saw their names there. It's like, oh shit, oh my god, this guy, I can relate. I can relate to this guy.
We were both bullied in high school for being retarded. You remember Jack?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to beep out his name. That motherfucker. Was he retarded? I couldn't
Yes.
tell. He had
Very,
like,
very mentally challenged.
yeah, he had like autism, right? Or Downs.
He had one of those ones that I can't like pin down.
Oh, one of those weird ones where he's like missing half of a third of a chromosome or some shit.
Like, I just don't. It's not a popular one that I can.
I know
like,
this guy named Nick who's literally like that. Like you can't tell he's got autism.
No, this guy you
But
could tell.
at
I
the
was
yeah,
same
this
time,
one you can't.
you know,
you can
like-
tell.
like,
you just can't diagnose
if he
exactly what
explains
it
to
is.
you the shit he's done in his life, fuck,
Like shit
dude.
himself?
Like you know he's like autistic as fuck. And, like we ended up finding out like confidently, like positively, this dude had autism later because we talked with his parents and they're like, yeah, your friend actually has autism. We raised him. Like, he's got autism. We brought him to the doctor. He's pretty fucking autistic. This dude has told me a story where he chainsaws fucking, like, animals that run through his yard. Like, rodents, or if your dog gets in his fucking yard, like, it's fucked. Like, he'll bring it to the backyard. He's got a chainsaw set. It's fucking weird, dude. It's so weird. But the funny thing is, he's autistic enough that...
autistic.
autistic enough that he went and fucked a chicken McMuffin, and there's a video that's viral right now about him fucking a chicken McMuffin. Like,
We had a girl put a Wii remote up her pussy.
and
I remember that.
Yeah.
but
She
it
was
was
like
a stupid
15.
reason why he did
Dude,
it.
she went to my church.
Yeah.
It's a stupid reason why he did it though. Like, the reason is because one of his friends told him, "Hey, if you like a girl, you send him videos of this." And
He is retarded.
he is absolutely retarded. You won't fucking know though until like he kind of starts trusting you a little bit, and then you know, like he'll do stupid ass shit if you tell him to. It's a weirdest fucking type of autism.
Jack was like my first introduction to like how to handle retards in public. Like when I was before high school, I like the special ed kids had always been in a different building,
Yeah.
and then like I got to high school and Jack had been. I'm gonna have to beep his last name out so many times. Jack had been assimilated into the culture, and I was like, I didn't know what to do, and I was just like, oh my god, what is happening?
Ryan.
Oh yeah, but he was less obvious.
He was flamboyantly
lot of-
gay and obviously autistic.
You have a lot of retarded people that come on the podcast, I'm assuming. What?
No, these are all
No,
people
these
we
are
went to
all in
high school
school.
with.
Oh. Oh Jesus!
No,
Well,
we
most
don't-
of the guys you
we don't
mentioned
abuse
on the
mentally challenged
podcast are
people on
always
the
like,
podcast. We just
"Yeah,
make
this
fun of them.
guy, we've been friends for a while. He's from my high school." You always mention someone from high school band or something, Josh.
Well, these kids are these are just retards that
We're living in
went
the
to our
past.
school.
It's fun.
I don't know, man. Do a lot of retards
We used
play
to
in
call
band?
Yes.
you know that yes, actually.
The answer is yes.
Oh,
Unfortunately. We one of my friends used to call the mentally disabled children that would walk like through the hall like that the helmet kids.
Yeah.
Used to call them the goof troop.
And by that you mean, as you've
Goof
told me
troop.
before, you used to call them that.
Yes. They used to call them the goof
The helmet
troop.
ready though, man. I'm telling you.
I know they're
Send 'em
ready to
into
fall
combat.
down and scream at any moment.
We
without
never
hurting
had a
themselves.
helmet.
It reminds me of Vietnam. It's okay. Just watch a few Vietnam documentaries.
Watch Apocalypse
Same shit.
Now.
Same shit, bro.
Just watch Apocalypse Now and you'll understand.
Oh god. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I can't make that one gay.
Oh, Apocalypse Now.
Yeah.
Get lips now.
An ass eclipse now.
That was pretty good.
She just got digged down. Are we doing rhymes here or something? Like,
That works.
yeah.
We're making movie titles
All right.
gay.
Yeah, it's fun.
God bless America, guys.
Apocalypse Now.
God damn it.
There it is.
It was right there.
That's what it is. That's the one. Apocalypse
It
Now.
was fucking right. Does cock eclipse work?
A cocky clips
Why are
now.
we
Yeah.
talking about this? What is wrong with you guys?
Well, now you have to think about it.
No,
It's
I
like
don't. I don't want to think
A
about
cock
that.
eclipsing your entire view.
Oh. Sounds like a fucking Futurama bit or
Sounds
something.
like a Kim Kardashian bit.
Yeah, I saw that video.
The Ray Ray video.
Is that what his name was?
I don't remember. He was just some black dude to me.
That's okay. No.
He was just
No.
an avenue to an ass.
All right, man.
I just searched, thick ass or some shit. Or I probably looked up Kim Kardashian and then was like, man, that dude's black as shit. Wait. Okay, that came out worse than I meant it. I mean, he's just super black. Not black
Wanna
as
watch that one
shit.
back?
Black as shit. I was like, okay, there's a little bit of different shades of black in the spectrum for shit.
Yeah, they're on the spectrum.
Where
So are
on the
we.
Bristol stool chart?
Like a 9.
It's just like black.
Yeah.
Apparently, I just recently learned that. By the way, I learned this by being at a public restroom. They had a sign that it detailed different type of shits and what your
Yeah,
the
it's the
color of
Bristol
the shits.
stool chart.
Yeah, it's a stool fucking chart, right?
Yeah.
You've never had to do
And I
a
was
stool
sitting
sample?
there, I was
One
like,
is
what
water,
the fuck? So wait, so I
10
can
is
color code my poop
rock.
and know if I'm constipated or not.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
You've never done like a stool sample before for a
No,
doctor?
what the fuck? Like, no. If
You ever
I
just
knew I
taste a
was
little bit of your
constipated
shit?
or not because I couldn't fucking shit, I'd be like, oh
Just
shit,
You ever
literally
just kinda
no
put
shit.
a little bit on a toothpick and
Just like a little bit, like a little,
just a little kiss.
God
a little
no.
kiss.
A little
God, no.
kiss. Just a little. On
You
a
don't
little
want to know how you
poo.
taste?
A little
No, man,
kiss
I'm
on
good.
Tyler's little poo.
No, I really wouldn't.
Oh no.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know what you're talking about.
Never in my life. Ever. Never once. Never. You don't
Yeah,
know
but
all
I
that
thought
the.
you were gonna say something like, "Never have I ever," and then I thought you were gonna say something like, "All right,
Now-
I guess we're
now-
playing this
y'all-
fucking
y'all
game on the
don't know that-
podcast." All right,
Let's
cool.
play this visual
Let's do it.
fucking game.
I typically do this with girls, but it's fun, Josh.
It ends with
We
an
can,
orgy, no matter what.
A room full of cocks, and we're fucking doing "Never Have I Ever."
No,
it's
we're
okay,
filming
bro.
a cockalypse now.
Oh shit.
We're gonna run through all of Buddy's holes.
Oh no. Where's dude?
Run them holes,
Boy.
buddy.
What are you gonna
He's
fuck
so
the
fucking
foreskin
out of
though?
it, man. Buddy's
You gotta
passed out
do
on
the
the
dog.
couch. He's just laying on top of a pillow.
Jay, did you watch the new Jim Jeffries special?
I did.
It was
I did
good.
not.
I liked it a lot.
I have
Yeah.
not seen it yet. Is it
Pretty good.
Yeah, all right.
I liked it a lot.
1 to 5,
I'd give it like a
3.
3.5.
3.5.
Yeah, good, funny. Like you'll definitely laugh at a good chunk of it, but nothing like spectacular.
It's no Space Jam,
Yeah.
but it's pretty good.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. I remember Space Jam.
Everyone remembers Space Jam. It's
Let's
the
bring
best
it back.
movie
Let's bring it back to
ever.
Space Jam, guys.
Do you remember Space Jam?
Absolutely.
That should be a new segment on the show. Do you
Space
remember?
Jam is the greatest
I think,
movie ever. Period.
It's still gonna go on. I'm gonna make sure that every single person I ever meet in my life knows about Space Jam. Because if you look out through the generations, the older movies you don't really know about too much, but the movies that you were born like right after or a little bit before, like kids are usually into that shit. But Space Jam, man. Space Jam is not a very known movie, apparently.
Yes, it
Towards this-
is.
No, towards this
There
new
are
generation.
children out here who
Oh.
don't know
Yeah.
that Michael Jordan dunked on the Monstars.
There's a lot
That's
of people
true.
that didn't even know that Michael Jordan played for the Chicago
Bulls?
Bulls. Yeah.
Yeah, that I do know.
Yeah. Now,
As if that's
that's our generation shit that was spilled accidentally by the older people. They were like, oh yeah, Michael Jordan used to play for Chicago. What the fuck? Chicago? What?
the Bulls used to kick ass.
Oh, yeah.
They had Scottie Pippen,
Oh, yeah.
Michael Jordan, and more. Bulls used to be a kick-ass team.
Yeah, this generation,
The
if you
Rockets used to
mention
be-
it, the same shit's gonna happen with this
Fuck the
generation. If you
Rockets.
mention like, hey, Michael Jordan used to play for Chicago, that shit's gonna be going on forever. That's gonna be like, oh my god, I gotta tell my kids.
They
Like,
won't even know what they won't even know like Chicago the band either. They'll be like, what's that?
Is that like Boston?
Kinda, yeah.
It really is.
Jesus.
A little bit, yeah. It's pretty close. Do you remember?
Stop. None of this shit.
Yeah. That's neither of those bands.
I
Wind
know,
and
it's
Fire.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. But that's the new segment on the show. Do you remember?
No.
And now I have to sing, and every time I have to sing the song.
Guys, remember Lunchables? I had one yesterday for lunch.
I saw an empty, crushed up Lunchable under like the back, like
Yeah,
the
that was my
Did you
lunch.
know that
no, the back
pizza,
door of like an Escalade
the
or like
pizza
a
Lunchables are
SUV.
supposed to be microwaved? Did you know that?
No way.
I didn't know that. I
bet
didn't
that
know it at
changes the
all.
game.
I had been eating raw fucking shit that could have like sickened me
No, it's probably cooked.
for about a good 10 years of my life, 12 years of my life. Yeah.
It's cooked. It's
Cooked.
just you had to heat it up.
Yeah. But I bet that does change the game.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I always had the little ham sandwich ones, and
Yeah, that's not enough food. It's all about the pizza.
yeah,
The pizza one's pretty fucking good, dude. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't even think the pizza
They
one
even
was enough
came out
food.
this, with this one where it wasn't pizza. It was like a fucking chocolate one. You remember?
I never had
Ah,
Okay,
that.
I
so they
remember.
came out with this like special Lunchables, which is totally not healthy for you. Like I'm just telling you,
Yeah.
if you get that for
Yeah.
your kids,
It was
they will
all
be
sugar.
up all the fucking time. Like they will be up all night and shit because straight fucking sugar, right?
It's $1.
So it came with like a little Lunchable thing. You put chocolate on it, and then you put like these little M&M sprinkle things.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
Right.
the mini M&Ms.
Yeah, and so you put them on the pizza and you eat those hoes, dude.
Yeah,
fuck
it was
that.
pizza.
I accidentally got one.
It
one
was
time.
it was pizza bread with chocolate for the sauce and mini M&Ms for the toppings, and it came with I don't know something else like a chocolate bunny.
I was
Yeah,
all about them
something.
nugs.
Yeah, I like them. I love nuggets. I used to get nuggets at McDonald's all the time.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh,
I
yeah.
couldn't do the dessert pizza.
Oh, it was good. I only had it like once or twice as a kid, but
McDonald's breakfast, man. That's where it's at though.
now they do
McDonald's
breakfast. Oh,
Dude,
dang,
that
bitch.
breakfast menu is like, oh my god, going late at night and ordering that shit when you're not supposed to order it. It's like, oh, but it's the perfect time though because that's when it's like cooked fresh as fuck.
I know. Yeah, because they
Loyal
don't.
Whataburger.
Oh yeah, dude.
Honey butter chicken biscuit,
All the
baby.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually regret it like all the way through my meal though, because I'm like, oh my god, that was so greasy. Like,
Oh,
what
yeah.
the
So
fuck?
good.
Like, what am I doing to myself?
I'm that young.
I've
I don't
reached
give
that
a
point
shit.
where I like don't take the last bite of the burger. Like, what? I don't
Because you
need
feel
to do
so
this.
bad for your body going through what it has to go through to digest that.
I evaluate it and I'm like, I feel like I'm forcing myself to eat the rest of this food, and I've paid for it, so I'm just gonna throw it in the bag. Fuck it. And that has saved my eating like so much. It's the best thing in the world.
I've gotten to that point too.
Give up.
Yeah, just giving up. Oh, like the last couple bites of a burger, or like the last couple bites of pasta or whatever.
I know
I'm
this
just
sounds
like,
just ridiculous to a fat person, because I'm on my second skinny, but I've been there, guys. I know.
He has been fat twice. No, that's like, I don't know. It's just got. I guess I'm just getting older and like I don't need as much energy, I guess.
Yeah.
And I'm just not eating as much. But when I am hungry, it's like ravenous hunger. I'm like,
I think it's because you're watching Netflix for 18 hours a day.
no, more like 16 and a half.
Gotta get in that beauty sleep.
Yeah.
16 and a half hours of
No,
Netflix.
no.
He
Holy
opens his
shit.
eyes, he starts
I was
playing
like,
it. He does shit around the apartment, he's just watching the whole time.
I sleep with one of those phone VRs, and it's just Netflix.
are you okay, no. Okay.
24
that probably
hours.
does happen somewhere.
No.
I mean,
That
I got
probably
like
does happen somewhere.
I got a $5 VR thing. It's not worth it.
Is it made out of cardboard?
No, it's a plastic thing.
You know they have those for Androids,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
The
Cardboard.
Google thing.
They work well,
I
too.
lost my mind. Like, I lost my shit when I saw that because I was like, no, there's no way. This is like the Onion type of fucking deal. Like, oh, we're making VR headsets out of cardboard. And I was
they
like,
give them to you
nah,
for free.
this is the Onion. And I went and fucking actually saw that that shit's real. And I was
By
like,
the way,
that's
pro
so
tip:
fucking
the
stupid.
Onion is more funny on Reddit than it is on any other social media.
Oh, yeah.
Even if you don't like Reddit, and if you like the Onion, just go create a Reddit account and just check what the Onion's update is for that day. It's retarded. They just say the craziest shit. It's amazing.
Yeah, but the thing is, the reason why I don't look at the Onion, or I try to avoid the Onion, is because you could actually like lose your shit reading that stuff, and
You
you'll
gonna, like,
actually
cite
believe it.
it?
Like, what if you get
No,
like
you won't.
Alzheimer's like 10 years down the line, right? And you start to digress to your like past memories, and you're like, did you know that John F. Kennedy fucked Sarah Palin? Like, he's still alive, man. Like, some weird ass shit you're gonna be saying, and then like your fucking family's gonna be like, yeah, he needs to go away for a little bit. Like,
I don't
we
think
need to
that's
put
how
him in,
Alzheimer's
like, maybe
work.
a asylum or some shit, right?
I don't think that's how Alzheimer's
That's-
works, bud.
Maybe, you never know.
I think
Alzheimer's
I
can
think
go
it's-
like both ways.
I think you just start forgetting who people are and what things are and where you
yeah,
things
but then
are.
you start believing a little bit of other shit, right?
No,
you could
because it's
lose
a
your shit because
cognitive.
there's some people who are like thinking you're a demon, or like, oh, this is Adolf Hitler, or this is, oh, I was in the Vietnam War, PTSD shit. Like, I'm gonna fucking accidentally shoot someone type of fucking Alzheimer's, you know?
That's not how Alzheimer's
Like,
works.
oh,
I've-
I thought he
I've
was
heard of, like,
the kid I
people
killed back in
thinking-
Vietnam.
People they know or other people they know, or not knowing people they
I'm
don't
sure there's
know.
different forms of it, dude. Because like any other disease, there's like different forms of it.
There's not different forms of Alzheimer. Alzheimer's a different form of another disease.
I think it goes.
Alzheimer's its own thing. It's a form of a disease. Alzheimer's is like you don't know where you are, you don't know who other people are, you don't know
Well, it's
what
just
things
that
are.
Your
you're-
brain starts to degenerate, and you
Yeah.
start to like lose your memories, and then you lose
Yeah, you lose
like,
your memories,
rules
not
of how to like control your body and do things, and then eventually you just shut down.
yeah, you lose your memories, not confuse your
It makes
memories.
you stop
Yeah.
breathing, right? Like your body just forgets how to
It
breathe.
can.
I think eventually,
Yeah.
untreated.
And that's usually how people.
I mean, nowadays
Can
I'm
be.
sure we have treatment for
I
it.
think some people,
Alzheimer's?
do.
There's forms of like ways to avoid it, like
And you
basically
can stop
working
it.
out your mind. It's the same thing with like people like who have.
I didn't
what
say
is
a
that?
cure.
What
I
is-
said a treatment.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah, no. There's like a treatment for like preventing it, right? So
There's
like
preventative. There's also, I'm pretty
like
sure, a treatment
preventative
for
You
treatment.
can
it.
slow
There's also
it.
there's
like,
treatments to like digress the
help.
time
Yeah,
period. Like it's gonna take longer for it.
I don't
to
think
kill
this is
you,
big of
but-
a deal as it used to be.
Yeah.
no,
that's all
it's
I'm trying to
still
say.
like terrible.
No,
But
I think if you have Alzheimer's, you're just on the spectrum. I think if you have Alzheimer's, you're just retarded.
Just
So
like Shay.
yeah, I don't think Alzheimer's is a real disease.
same thing my mom said.
I'm an Alzheimer's denier. 9/11 was real, but Alzheimer's isn't. It's a lie fed to us by the government.
Yeah, people, don't take vaccines out there. Like, don't give your kids vaccines.
Did y'all see all that shit with Kat
Just
Von
inject your
D?
kids with autism.
Did y'all see all that shit with Kat Von D?
No.
The makeup lady? She was like, she's pregnant, and she was made this big long
Oh, yeah.
post, and she at the end she's it was a bunch of stuff like, I'm pro-choice. I think women should have the choice. I think women should have free birth control. Like all this really leftist stuff. And then right at the end, she was like, but vaccines give cancer, so I'm not vaccinating my child. It was like the last 3 or 4 sentences of the paragraph. And so people were like, wait, what? Wait, are you fucking retarded? What the fuck? And like the last 3 or 4 sentences are just her just being like, yeah, but I don't think vaccines are real, and I think they give AIDS and autism, so I'm not
Oh,
vaccinating
no.
my child. And you're like, what is happening? All of the other
Oh,
ideas
no.
made sense. Why? It was amazing. Everyone came out and was like, you're a dumb bitch. You're a dumb fucking bitch. Did y'all see what happened with Demi Lovato?
Yeah.
Fucking OD'd on heroin.
Yeah, that
What
bitch
does she
said.
think she is?
You know what's the funny
fucking
thing?
Jimmy Page?
You know what the
Just trying
funny
to lose
thing
some
is?
weight.
She said that she was like quitting drugs and stuff. Like she
Yeah, I
she said
remember
all
that
this shit
shit.
about
Yeah.
like I'm clean
She's
now, guys. And her
empowering
friends were
fucking
like,
women
yeah,
and
go
shit.
for it.
She did a jujitsu video.
She has a
with-
fucking tattoo that means hope, basically.
She
on
did a
her.
jujitsu video
Right.
and was like,
I hope
like
no
the-
one
the
finds
fucking
out I'm doing
birds.
heroin.
That's why all these fucking girls were like fucking tattooing birds on their body because Demi Lovato has it. She quit drugs. Bitch is back in heroin. She's back in business. Your fucking tattoos mean nothing. Like
you know what else
nothing.
happened today?
But also, bitches
recently?
who get tattoos based on Demi Lovato probably do drugs.
And
I
also
could see
probably
that,
deserve
yeah.
their
Or
OD on
maybe you're
heroin.
like 6 years old and you really don't know what's going on. And
You're
you're getting
6 years old.
tattoos because
Yeah,
you know
you're
your
getting tats
parents
at
just want to
6.
tattoo
You're
you.
smoking
It's
fatty.
free
You're
with the ear piercing that they're giving their toddler.
yeah, you're smoking
Yeah.
a fatty while piercing your nose, while getting your nipples pierced. and a
Damn, she
tattoo.
did that when she was 11, bro. Like, fuck.
Yeah, dude, and you're pregnant at the same time.
God. That's
Just
so weird.
it's a classic, it's a classic combo.
That turned out better than I thought it would. With that, we're never going to do the podcast again, and I'm going to kill myself.
I do have to pee, so this would be a good time to pause.
Yeah, I need a cigarette, so we're good.
Yeah.